fonctionne toujours. Voilà. On va ici. Public, on a dit. Public. Oh mais pourquoi ça crache? Ah non, ça va crash. C'est pas... Excusez-moi. Voilà, et on attend le reveal and stuff.
Now be able to choose one or the other. If you wanted to set your profile card to a character's post-transformation appearance, now you can.
3 minutes de
These
retard.
aren't quite transformations, but you can also set it to post-revival final form Frieza, or even Magenta's Cell Max, which has changing artwork. Now, check this out. We're making it so you can trade for Ultra Skip tickets on the spot if you happen to be a bit low on them when you go to play co-op or a raid. Until now, you've had to go all the way back to the exchange shop, but now you can easily get the Ultra Skip tickets you need and use them right away. You can trade Z2 medals for Ultra Skip tickets, so use them to play to your heart's content. Next up is... And now, for the biggest update of the show. We've spruced up the criteria for matchmaking in order to make raiding matches even more fun. Presently, matchmaking is done by
Est-ce que vous m'entendez bien?
current battle rank, but going forward, matchmaking won't just consider your current battle rank, but also take your match history and recent win rates into account. With these new adjustments, we hope you'll get to have more exciting bouts with people closer to your skill level. We are also going to be taking another look at how points are awarded and subtracted based on wins and losses. Next, though we'll no longer show rating points when you're gearing up for a match, if you match with a player with slightly higher rating point than you, this special animation will play.
Oh!
And if you emerge victorious against your opponent in this scenario, you'll get even more rating points than usual. Even if there's a difference in rating points, because of the changes to the criteria that I've just detailed, you'll still be fighting against players close to your skill level, so try it out and give it your best. We've also made it so you won't lose as much rating points from losses or forfeits compared to before, so even if powerful opponents show...
Attends, par contre, je vais pas faire le mec qui sait, qui connaît l'anglais et tout. Je comprends rien à ce qu'il dit.
You don't have to worry so much about it. Also, after these improvements, if you haven't done raiding matches in a while, but you did raise your battle rank in the past, then you may be eligible for a special rank up that boosts your battle rank at the start by a fixed amount based on your past results. Up until now, completely missing one season would mean that your battle rank would get reset all the way to 1. So, it could be quite a challenge getting back to where you were before. This change means that even if you get busy and you just can't make time for raiding matches, you'll be able to quickly get back into things when you finally can.
Ah, cool,
and
ça.
it also means that new players will run into experienced returning users a lot less frequently. So, if you haven't ever tried PvP, we hope you'll give it a shot after this update. Last, but certainly not least, we are strengthening our measures to ensure a fair and fun competitive environment.
Imagine, ils refont comme avant où le gars que tu affrontes, ça dépend de ton niveau.
We may need to make adjustments each season to things like matchmaking and the amount of rating points you earn, so we ask for your understanding. That's all we have to share regarding updates today. You can expect to see them in-game towards the end of August. Be sure to check the in-game news for more details after the release. Moving on from updates, it's time for Legends News. We have a ton of information regarding upcoming events for you all, starting with the number of users playing Dragon Ball Legends has surpassed 80 million worldwide.
Let's go!
We just held a celebration for reaching 70 million users back in February, but we've already hit 80 million.
Ouais, j'ai cru
We
ça
are
avait
incredibly
crash.
grateful for all of you playing Legends. You may be aware that campaigns to celebrate 80 million users and Frieza Saga Z are currently underway. The Frieza Saga is one of the most popular sagas in Dragon Ball, so many of you are probably excited to see what characters and events we have in store. The campaigns have kicked off with the Endless Summer Duel that has fabulous rewards like Z-Power for Legends Limited characters, Kaioken Goku's Zenkai Awakening, and a sparking unique equipment for Final Form Frieza. But let's talk about some new events today.
Oh.
Actually, you've waited long enough, so let's start by revealing the
Allez.
new characters. Naturally, they are from the Frieza Saga.
Ouais, ça, on sait.
Take a look.
Ok, montre. Let's go! Le commando Ginyu! Par contre, on dit ça, je dis ça, je dis rien, mais je trouve les artworks magnifiques. Ok, la Ginyu. Oh, pas LL. Bon, par contre, c'était magnifique ou c'est moi? Ok. C'est le LL. Ok, donc ça veut dire qu'il est revive. Ok. Attends, pas de LL? Ah. D'accord.
That is right. Representing episode Frieza Saga Z, we have Captain Ginyu, a Chase and Birder tag character, and a Recoome and Goldo tag character coming to Legends. It's been quite a while since we've released new Ginyu Force characters.
Ça c'est vrai,
The
mais
Ginyu Force
comment ça
features
encore
some
LL?
wonderfully unique characters, so we decided they'd be perfect for this episode campaign. Both of these tag characters will be obtainable from the same summon. Creating a tag character is really more like creating two entire characters, so in that sense, this is a pretty incredible summon. Those animations for Captain Ginyu probably also caught your eye. You'll have to wait just a bit longer to learn more about Ginyu's abilities, so please sit tight. First up is Recoome and Guldo. Recoome and Guldo is a defense type character, with Recoome being yellow and Guldo being green. We chose the element colors to match the character's signature colors, so you can probably guess what elements that Chase and Birder tag characters will have. Moving on, this unit has the Frieza Force and Ginyu Force tags, and its Z ability 3 targets ally tag Frieza Force, episode Frieza Saga Z, and tag Ginyu Force characters. This tag character's greatest strength is its defensive capabilities. Both Recoome and Guldo have a special cover change against strike arts that can be followed up with a special move arts. Plus, each one has a different way of stopping the opponent dead in their tracks, with Recoome sealing special arts and Guldo sealing special move arts upon entering the battlefield. Also,
Okay.
when either character enters the battlefield, they will nullify unfavorable element factors for damage sustained for a set number of timer counts, meaning they'll be able to withstand attacks they would ordinarily be weak against. Recoome also recovers health upon landing strike arts, as well as when receiving an enemy arts attack. On the other hand, Guldo will reduce the enemy's ki upon receiving an arts attack, and can inflict an attribute downgrade that lowers all enemies' special move, ultimate, and awakened arts power. Recoome is tough, while Guldo is good at disrupting an opponent's actions, so having this unit play a defensive role in a Ginyu Force party is the best way to make use of its abilities. Also, when you use Recoome and Guldo's Strike, Blast, and Special Move arts, your damage inflicted and critical rate will increase. That means this character offers more than just defense. The fact that you can deliver huge damage unexpectedly with criticals is also a huge plus. Raccoon's strike attacks also have blast armor, so you can attack without having to worry about blasts. Guldo's blast attacks have a chance to inflict paralysis, which is just what you'd expect from a psychic fighter. Next, Jace and Birder. Jace and Birder is a range type unit, with Jace's element being red and Birder's being blue.
Ouais,
Just like
logique
with
ça.
the Raccoon and Guldo unit, this unit has the Frieza Force and Ginyu Force tags. Its Z ability 3 targets ally tag Frieza Force, episode Frieza Saga Z, and tag Ginyu Force characters. Jace and Birder's standout traits are its blazingly fast tag switch. Both characters' special move arts will increase the switch gauge by 60%. When combined with other arts, it's possible to perform a tag switch after using just 2 arts. We've seen effects that increase the switch gauge before on Gamma 1 and Gamma 2, so I think you all know how powerful it can be.
Ouais.
On tag switch, this character will recover health and ki, as well as get a
On est-
boost to damage inflicted.
On est d'accord, elle a changé de
In
voix.
addition to that,
C'est pas la
Jace
même
restores
voix.
the vanishing gauge, while Birder nullifies enemy special cover changes. Both Jace and Birder have a special cover change against strike arts, and they'll draw a special arts card and destroy the enemy's cards when they perform it. Moreover, Jace can reduce all enemies' health restoration, while Birder can reduce their Dragon Balls. Finally, I'll talk about their offensive abilities. Both Jace and Birder have their own unique aspects and powerful effects. Jace will get buffs to damage inflicted and even draw special move arts depending on the number of strike and blast arts hits, while Birder will boost own arts card draw speed, nullify special cover changes, and recover 70% of the vanishing gauge when performing a vanishing step. All this will allow this character to be used as a lightning fast attacker for Ginyu Force parties. Speaking of the Ginyu Force, it's time to introduce the group's namesake. This Ginyu has a probability-based revival ability that allows him to body change into Goku.
Ah, donc
If the
bingo.
revival succeeds, this character will revive as
C'est un revive.
Captain Ginyu. But if the body change fails, Ginyu will turn into a frog and be defeated. However, even if Ginyu does turn into a frog, the enemy's ki will still be reduced by 70, so it won't be a complete failure. Note that you can increase the revival chance up to 100% by performing various actions in battle. These are simple actions that range from doing vanishing steps to using special and special move arts, so don't worry. The ability was meant to capture the essence of what happens when Ginyu's body change technique goes awry, like in the original series, but you'll likely be able to pull off the technique in a number of different situations. Here's a list of actions you can do to increase your chances. As you can see, Ginyu's main ability alone will increase the probability by a whopping 20%, so be sure to make good use of it. Moreover, whether they're Tag Ginyu Force or Episode Frieza Saga Z, having certain types of characters as battle members will increase Ginyu's success rate, so we highly recommend building a team around them. It's also not an exaggeration to say that this character is perfect for taking an opponent's Rising Rush, Ultimate Arts, and the like. This Ginyu also has different strength before and after reviving. Before reviving, this Ginyu is notable for having high firepower and abilities that hinder the enemy. Ginyu will gain huge damage inflicted buffs at the start of the battle and when this character enters the battlefield, and using strike and blast arts will give even more damage buffs along with ki recovery, which will allow you to use this character's high firepower to pressure your opponent. Also, Ginyu's special move arts will obscure your opponent's cards, while the special arts will greatly reduce your opponent's ki and increase all enemy substitution counts. So you can see that Ginyu has many ways to hinder the enemy.
Voilà, c'est un peu mieux pour m'entendre, je crois. Bon, de toute façon, je suis seul, donc ça ne change rien un peu. J'aime pas la ressorque.
Before
Il est
reviving,
pas,
your card draw speed will
il est
increase
pas beau.
after a certain number of timer
Je,
counts have
je n'aime pas
elapsed,
son
and
artwork.
after reviving,
Il
your
est
main
plus beau au
ability will
Ginyu
also
normal.
allow you to increase your card draw
Par contre,
speed.
la tortue,
So,
c'est une
under
dinguerie.
the right conditions, you can increase your draw speed by 3 levels and really put pressure on the enemy. In terms of defense, Ginyu has a special cover change against strike arts and can destroy enemy cards when using strike or blast arts. In addition to this unit's unique revival ability, its offensive abilities are high, making Ginyu a really fun character to play in general. As you might expect, Ginyu has powerful synergy with other Ginyu Force characters, so be sure to use this character in a Ginyu Force party. As you probably heard in the trailer, a song from the Dragon Ball Z soundtrack, Kyofu no Ginyu Tokusentai, can be heard in-game for a limited time with the release of these new characters. While it
J'ai
was
pas entendu la
particularly
musique, non.
memorable as the music that plays
Je
when the
n'ai
Ginyu
pas
Force
prêté
first
attention à
arrives
la
on
musique.
scene, it was used throughout Dragon Ball Z for various battle scenes, so it's sure to bring some extra excitement to your battles in Legends. There are so many wonderful Dragon Ball music tracks, and we hope to continue putting them in Legends so that everyone can have even more fun as they play. Remember to turn up that volume if you usually play with the sound off. On a side note, Legends Limited Super Saiyan 3 Goku and Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta was released during the Majin Buu Saga campaign, and then was followed by Ultra Majin Buu. But it's not like we're planning to release an Ultra character every month during these episode campaigns, so please keep that in mind. That's all
Ce
for
que
new
vous faisiez.
characters, but we have a bit more new info to share, so we hope you'll stick around. Time to reveal. That's right, it's that time of year again. Ginyu Force Sizzling Summer Boot Camp returns.
Mais genre, y a pas de LL.
Last year you could obtain some of Frieza's soldiers, but if you clear the event this year, you'll get a costume that has the tag Ginyu Force bonus tag. In other words, Shallot will be able to fit perfectly into your Ginyu Force teams.
Ah,
Shallot has received some big buffs this year, from Sparking Rarity to the Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan transformation, so you won't want to miss this costume. Be sure to get it and have Shallot join your Ginyu Force teams. Some of you may have already guessed this since the subtitle this year is
sauf
Heavy
que ça
Attack
fait une
Training
team de
from
4
Pals.
personnages.
But
Donc il y a
you
2
will be
personnages,
able
on
to
doit
get
se
arts
débrouiller
boost
pour les
materials
trouver.
by playing this event. In case you didn't know, using Arts Boost to power up your characters will raise both their stats and the chance that their arts attacks will become heavy or super heavy attacks and deal more damage than normal. That makes the reward from this event very valuable for strengthening your units, so be sure to get them while you can. Next,
Oh.
later this month, we'll be releasing Perilous Clash Namek. This is an event where each stage has specific characters that are required to play. It's similar to Eliminate the Earthlings.
Oui,
as well
je
as the
sais,
Majin Buu's Revival
Nat
event
de
that was
ZBS, je
added
sais que je
during
suis
the
seul.
episode campaign Majin Buu Saga 2. Like previous events of this type, you can earn
Et en
Chrono
plus, ils
Crystals
annoncent
and
aucun
Slot
LL.
Brokers.
C'est.
Here are the characters who will need to try it out.
Ouais, c'est
Some
bien un
are
Ginyu,
even
mais ouais,
extreme
hein.
rarity.
Alors,
Each stage will also
IX,
have a
IX,
certain limit break
vieux,
that the
vieux.
required characters will have to
Ah non,
meet.
lui, il a
So,
eu son
make sure to
Zenkai.
give this event a go
Il est pas
once
si
you
vieux.
acquire these
Eux deux
characters
sont
and
pas si
limit
vieux.
break them.
Mais eux deux, c'est
It's
des
also
IX.
a permanent event, so don't
Ouais,
sweat it
la
if
vie
you
est belle.
can't meet the requirements
La vie
just
est
yet.
magnifique, mon ref. Attends, par
Next.
contre, pas ouf ça.
I'm sure you've all been waiting for this one.
Pas forcément.
Time for another equipment upgrade bonanza. When you acquire or upgrade equipment during this event period, then a bonus will be applied to the effect values for that equipment.
Ouais.
Take this chance to collect tons of equipments, strengthen them, and get some truly powerful pieces. In Legends, you can't just power up characters, you'll need to get the best equipments you can to continue getting stronger, so don't miss out
N'est-ce
on
pas
this
tous les
campaign.
gens en
It's a great
PVP qui n'ont
opportunity.
aucun équipement?
The next event is Ultra Space-Time Rush Light. This
Oh.
was held during the 5th anniversary too. It's a less
Ça, c'est bien.
difficult version of Ultra Space-Time Rush, so it's an
Ça,
easy
ça,
way
ça
to
fait
get
en fait, tu
Zenkai
peux
Rush
Zenkai
medals
un
and
personnage
Rush medals.
facilement.
This is a good opportunity for all of you who recently started Legends, so we hope you'll give it a try. The Zenkai Rush medals that you get from Ultra Space-Time Rush can be exchanged for the Awakening Z powers that's needed for Zenkai Awakening, while Rush medals can be exchanged
J'ai
for
pas assez
memories
d'étoiles,
and
j'ai pas
fragments
assez d'étoiles,
needed
je l'ai
for
déjà
Equipment
Zenkai.
Awakening. That means you'll need both kinds of medals if you want to reach higher levels of power. please give it a go. Now, let's talk about
Oh, bah.
Legends Battle Royale Frieza Saga Z.
Sors-nous un
We are
LL,
in
genre.
the middle of the episode campaign
Attends, il est
Frieza
combien?
Saga Z. I think building a party around the new Captain Ginyu character is
20
probably the way to
minutes.
go. But I bet there will be lots of Frieza Force parties and ones built around the Kaioken Goku that recently got a Zenkai
Par
Awakening.
contre,
Make sure you
Ah,
take some time to
putain.
think about what kind of party you're going to put together before the event starts. And don't forget the equipment upgrade bonanza. You'll need it to get top tier equipments for whatever party you end up choosing. There will be some special rules as well, so please check in-game for more info. Our last announcement is to celebrate the Sandland movie releasing in Japan on August 18th. A collaboration login bonus will be held. The previous login bonus featured items like arts card sleeves with a design based on V-Jump, but the items this time will be even better.
Oh,
You can get a Beelzebub cloak costume and a Beelzebub goggles accessory for Shallot, Sandland arts card sleeves, and
un peu
special
gaze,
medals.
non?
Be sure to log in and get them during the
C'est une question,
collaboration
c'est pas un peu gaze?
And that's all
Ah.
we had for you today.
Non.
The 5th anniversary campaign has ended,
Ouais, ça on
but
sait,
the
mais...
Cell Games campaign, the 80 million users campaign, and episode campaign Frieza Saga Z, the
Ouais, il y avait
fun
plein de
just
trucs
won't
au
stop in
départ, j'ai
Legends.
pas regardé.
Plus,
Je sais pas ce
there
que
will
c'est.
be more events and campaigns related to the Frieza Saga than what we revealed here today. To learn more about that, you'll have to check out our official social media accounts. We regularly post hints about new characters and more, so be sure to give us a follow.
Allez,
Once again, that's it for
subscribe.
today.
Allez sur
Thank
leur
you all for
Twitter.
sticking around
Et ils
to
me
the
donnent
very
plein
end.
d'indices et tout.
And I hope you watch again next time. Goodbye, everyone.
Non. Genre vraiment. Genre, aucun LF. Non. Waouh, relou ça. Regardez. Tous. Aucun LL. Tous. Tous. Ils ont le seum. Il n'y a pas de LL. C'est Toshi. T'as viré Kai pour faire ça? Attends, par contre c'est quoi ça en fait?
So now, exchanging items should go much smoother. Here's what we have next. Currently, if you set your profile card to a character that can
Ah, ok.
transform,
Bon bah ouais. Bien gaze. Bien gaze. Et bah voilà. On va arrêter le stream ici, mais... Ouah, c'est gaze. Ouais, je reste beaucoup sur ça, mais vas-y. Comment ça, pas de LL? On passe de début d'année, où il y avait un LL toutes les 2 semaines, et un Ultra tous les 2 LL, je crois. Ah là, pas de LL. Ils te sortent un événement, il n'y a pas de LL. Qu'est-ce que... Wesh. Bon, pas grave.